Morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Weekend almost over. So, had a great weekend. It's very relaxing. We're going to a pen turning class today to learn how to use our lathe and everything that we bought so I could start to turn some pens and some tampers and different things like that. Doing a little old school today, little Carter Hall with some Michigan cherry coffee. Delish. And in my KT209 OMS KT209 Fieldmaster. Fantastic pipe. Love this pipe. Love all the OMS pipes. I have two. Fantastic. So last night I was sitting around Saturday night, just chilling. I was reading. I start to think back to the 80s. You know, how, you've heard me talk about this a million times, but how life was different, Started to think back to when I was a kid, Saturday night, and something hit me that I hadn't thought of in many, many years. And of course, we watched Saturday Night Live, as kids. Back when it was still remotely kind of funny, kind of in between the Belushi, Aykroyd, Chase, Spade, Chris Rock, Chris Farley time frame. There was that period in there, and there were some funny people, but better than it is now. Now it's just trash. Something else hit me. WWF Saturday Night Main Event. Man, as a kid, did I live for that. I mean, I would get goosebumps when Hulk Hogan's theme song, Real American, would play, or the Rock and Roll Express, or USA Express, Randy Macho Man Savage. I mean, I would just get, and then Ric Flair. Well, Ric Flair wasn't really WWF then; he was NWA. Right? Just get goosebumps. And I said WWF. Yes, I know it's WWE now. To me, it'll always be WWF. I think WWE's stupid. But I know they got sued by the World Wildlife Foundation. What are you going to do? But man, it stayed up till 11:30. It'd come on 11:30. And just fired up. I would just so hyper as a kid. Just I think back to the emotions that invoked in a young kid. Just the excitement and the anger at times when the villains would come out, or the heels, or what they're called in wrestling, right? They're called heels. Heroes are called faces, by the way. I think most people know that, right? How they can evoke that much emotion in a 10, 12, 14-year-old. Well, probably at the time I was more 12, 14. It's just amazing. Back when wrestling was great, man. We'd always pop a big bowl of popcorn, and we'd just look forward to it all day. All day. Saturday night main events on tonight. And it wasn't on every week. It was on, I don't even know if it was on every month, if I think back now. But man, was it fun. Man, was it fun. And I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. Now they have WWE Network, and I guess the pay-per-views are kind of dead. If you subscribe to WWE Network, you're pretty much in on the pay-per-views now, which is kind of cool. I remember paying way too much for a lot of pay-per-views. But I was, I haven't watched in a while, but I was a big wrestling fan. I was at WrestleMania 22. Did the Hall of Fame ceremony before that. That was one wrestling kind of weekend because I took some time off work and we went to Chicago and WrestleMania, did the Hall of Fame on Saturday, WrestleMania 22 on Sunday. Raw was on Monday, and then on Tuesday night we drove down to Peoria and we were there for the live taping for the SmackDown. So pretty much 4 days of nonstop wrestling, which was cool. But I digress. Back to Saturday night main event. But man, Hulk Hogan was the man, my all-time favorite. And You know, eat your vitamins, say your prayers, you little Hulkamaniacs. Just good stuff. So I won't keep you long. Short video. Going to enjoy this pipe. Going to enjoy this Michigan cherry coffee. But just want to do a quick 80s. I was thinking of it last night and thought, man, I'll put a video out on that. But Saturday night, main event, WWE. You know, good stuff. Wishing you all the blessings in the world. Pay it forward if you can, when you can. And we'll catch you later. Have a great weekend, everybody.